Hi, this is Tarot Reader. Season's greetings and a very prosperous new year to everyone out there. This is a love, lust, sex tarot reading for the zodiac sign of Aries. The timeline of this reading is 23rd of November 2018 till 23rd of May 2019 for the next 6 months. For the Aries, you'll have gone a pretty good set of cards, okay, in the past as well as in the coming days, okay. I see some phase of stagnation in the past, but also a lot of aggressive moments because you've drawn cards where you've been able to achieve the requirements or the targets in your work area. You've been able to satisfy your creative expectations in your professional life, which has given you the confidence and a boost to indulge in pleasure as well, because I see a lot of pleasure and indulgence with younger partners. For the Aries men, you may have gone for girls who are much younger, maybe 10-15 years younger than you are. For the Aries woman, you might have gone for guys who are pretty muscular but a bit younger than your age, maybe 5 years younger or even more. Yeah, but I see a past 3 to 4 months of aggressive sex, aggressive pleasure, and some sort of achievement in the work area. If not a tangible achievement, at least completing what you ought to complete in your workspace. Yeah, properties are something you need to be careful with. I see change of locations, but buying, selling, or any dealings with properties, be very careful. That can give you a lot of tension, okay, because the legalities can create hurdles. Also, ensure that you're doing things by consulting a couple of lawyers, not just depending on one lawyer, because that will affect the good time that you're having right now. Your mental state of mind will also get affected simply because of a lawyer who might end up backstabbing you. So be very cautious. Yeah. The first 3 months I see foreign travel before March. From November till March 2019, there's a possibility of traveling overseas. There's also a possibility of connecting or getting close or intimate with someone who's from a different nationality. Okay, so from a different country, from a different race altogether. The passion is intense because it's a karmic connection. This person is supposed to come in your life. This person is someone you're going to get connected to, get intimate with, and somewhere this person is completing your karmic journey. For the Aries men, this could be a girl who's on vacation or on a trip or on a study tour or something like that. She's much younger than what you are, what your age is. For the Aries woman, okay, this is a much elder married man. He's not a single person. He's not someone who's not committed. He's committed somewhere. He may be lying that, or he may be trying to cover it. But yes, the moments of pleasure, the whole experience this person brings in your life is something that surprises you, and it's a pleasant surprise. Yeah, I see an elderly man, actually two elderly men. One is a very arrogant person, very blunt. Okay, he's got an acidic tongue. He's very arrogant, and he's someone who's very skilled in his work. He's very reputed and very he's knowledgeable, and he's very able in his craft. People know him as someone who knows his job, who knows his craft. He could be from the government background. He could be from the political background or the public sector. He could also be from any of the noble professions, education, legal, law, or medical. But the point is that this man is very, very arrogant. For the Aries woman, if you're connecting with someone like this in the next 3 months, he doesn't have much time. His intentions are not bad, but he doesn't have time. His schedule doesn't allow. Secondly, he's not very experimental when it comes to pleasure. This man may have achieved a lot in his professional life, but when it comes to indulging in a little bit of pleasure under the sheets, he's pretty much naive. He's still to learn a lot. Okay, for the Aries man, this could be a mentor, this could be a friend, this could be a colleague who's helping you or who's connecting you with some girls. Okay, he's also helping you with any legal issues, because I see some legal problems in the next 3 to 6 months, but those are manageable. Okay, if any warrant is issued, you might get a bail. I also see an elderly aggressive man, well built, broad built, athletic built, aggressive, ruthless. His face is not good looking. He's got those ruthless eyes. He's got those sharp features, but he's got those features which reveal a man who doesn't take a no from a girl. He's someone who's into forced sex. He's someone who pushes himself on others. He's extremely ruthless. He doesn't have the basic manners, okay? He's literally a savage, but for some reason he's doing things out of the way for you. Especially for the Aries woman, he's going to drive you crazy. He's a married man, possibly from a uniform background. Could be from the army, could be a veteran, could be a cop as well. But if he's a cop, he's a corrupt person. He makes a lot of money. He loves to drink. He has a good build. He's obsessed with his health and he's a fitness freak and all that. But this man is driving crazy. This is for the Aries woman. He's literally driving you crazy. The only problem is that the passion that you're seeing in the next 3 to 6 months, okay, once you really know what he is or who he is, you actually see his real face in the mirror, you may not enjoy him that much. So remember that the less you know him, the better it is. Don't expect him to change, and don't depend on him a lot. Don't make the relationship so intense that you have to end up seeing the real side of this person. Okay, for the Aries man, this man is helping you with certain issues in your work area, because he's also connected with a lot of girls. He knows a lot of escorts. He goes for his pleasure trips. He's connecting you with some girls who are really nice and who might actually get emotionally attached to you. They might get the best sex of their life from him, but for emotions, they're coming to you for some reason. Okay, you need to be careful when it comes to giving money to anyone. This is especially for the Aries woman. If you're giving money to anyone, it's going to backfire. So be very careful. Your Martian cards are very strong. The people you're giving money to, especially blood relatives, they're going to be ungrateful. They will backstab you and badmouth you. So be very cautious. Okay. I see some secrecy, certain secrets which you have kept hidden, they're coming out in the open. Those secrets might leak to your enemies. Especially for the Aries woman, be careful. Your own sister, your own aunt, your own mother, someone from the house, your own mother-in-law, your own sister-in-law, your own female friend of yours could backstab you, could go out and blabber things against you which are pretty intimate and sensitive. For the Aries men, please don't take it for granted that no one will speak against you, no one will leak your information. No, it's nothing like that. I don't see an element of privacy. Whatever you're doing, if you're doing something which you think should remain hidden, then maybe it is not the way you are thinking. So be very careful. I also see an elderly woman or a girl who's younger but very mature, very secretive, very intuitive. She's extremely sharp, attractive, very taut, fine skin. Okay, very beautiful teeth. She's getting close to you, but you're not giving her the commitment that she expects. She can get vengeful. This is especially for the Aries men. So please be very careful. Stop lying to girls. Okay, that's one request, because these are girls who will come to you in any case. They will surrender themselves without even you don't need to give hopes to these people, these set of girls, okay, because your passion cards are very strong. So please stop lying. It's not going to really work. You have to be very honest, because if you lie, they will get very vengeful with you. After March 2019, there is some amount of backstabbing. You're trying to search a lot of people on the internet, on social media, on the social apps. Be very careful. Internet communication can also create misunderstandings and a lot of friction in your personal life. So be very, very cautious. If you're attending parties and functions, maybe you're meeting someone very prominent. For the Aries men, you're meeting a girl who has a very rich or prominent father or a husband. She comes from a really prominent background. The father or the husband is very ruthless, powerful, could be a political person, could be from the government background, could be a bureaucrat, but could be very, very powerful, very adamant, very resourceful. This girl is expecting a lot from you. So be very careful. I see skin issues. I see urinary tract infection issues after March. So be careful and drink more water, take in more probiotics, a lot of curd. That will help you. If your skin issues are, because you've drawn some mass and very strong heated cards, okay, I see you sweating a lot and all. So ensure that your hygiene is proper. Ensure that you take bath at least once or twice a day and you keep your skin clean, okay. because cleanliness could be an issue after March. The summer will come, and also your cards are showing skin infections and urinary tract infections. So drink water throughout the day. That's a request. Okay, I keep saying this to everyone, but I doubt I don't myself do it. I think it's what we preach, but we don't do it ourselves. I see you taking a lot of responsibilities. This is especially for the Aries men. A lot of responsibilities in terms of relationships or in terms of your work life, more than what you can manage. You need to be a bit realistic. Sometimes if you're stretching your resources way beyond than what is possible, you're creating trouble for yourself. Also, when it comes to money matters, if you cannot support someone, let that person know very clearly that so and so expense is beyond your reach. It's very important you're honest, otherwise it will create a very humiliating situation for you, which you will not be able to avoid, dodge or skip. I see some good work coming up, especially in April and May. This is for both the Aries men and women. It could be a temporary assignment. It could be an assignment in your existing job. Okay, this is an assignment which is not that respected, but it is giving you a good amount of money, which will give you the privilege to indulge in a lot of shopping and expenditure. Okay, it's going to help you buy some lifestyle stuff for yourself. This could also give you the money to go out for foreign trips, okay, or some kind of pleasure. So the last 2 months, especially April and May, income is coming in. So if there's any work which someone is offering you, okay, and no one else has accepted it, don't refuse it. At least listen to what that person is saying. Okay. You need to wear rose quartz, amethyst. Okay, for the Aries woman, wear diamonds. Okay, if it suits you, a diamond in a pendant form, in a earring form. If you're wearing a solitaire on your ring, perfect, then that's for you. Okay, wear in a lot of browns and purples, especially for the Aries woman. Okay, avoid short or revealing clothes because you've drawn very strong cards. So there could be men you might meet who try to get very close or who might try to cross the line. So ensure that your dressing is conservative. I'm not saying you don't have to dress up, you don't have to look good, but make sure the dressing is conservative, less of makeup, more of perfumes, because the heat is very high, so you need a good perfume on your body. For the Aries men, ensure that you're well groomed, and yes, perfume is needed for you as well. Especially in bergamot, jasmine, oud, those are the fragrances which will be lucky for you. Yeah. I hope I've not offended. If you like the video, please click on the like button. Do subscribe to my channel, and yes, take care and blessed be. Tarot Reader. Thank you.